This is an exhibit of photos called Home in a New Place, Making Laos in Morganton, North Carolina. And the photos help tell the story of Morganton's vibrant Lao American community through the eyes of one family, the Papaiboon family. And the first section of the exhibit in that front hallway focuses mainly on introducing the family and talking about how immigrants from Laos got to the United States. And on the left side, you can learn about traditions of Lao Buddhism in North Carolina and how this community has had to reinvent some things to make it work in the United States. And upstairs, you'll find a section on food traditions and learn a little bit about how family festivals and cooking in the home help make this family's identity strong so that they're then able to share it with other Buddhist Lao families and the rest of Morganton.
I'm Ronnie Thompson, the mayor of Morganton, and I'd like to welcome you to this event. It's a very special event for the city of Morganton. We have demonstrations, we have photographs, we have exhibits, and a special thanks to Asian Fusion for the food. Let's give them a hand for the food. It was very good. Michael Burley and the group did the display. Thank you so much. Let's give Michael and his group a hand for a fantastic display. As you know, the name of it is Home in a New Place, Making Laos in Morganton, North Carolina. It's a very special community. We have diversity here, and we welcome diversity. We're glad that folks have come to visit and live with us, especially like I think they call it the cloth pictures hanging on the wall. I know you may get the history here in just a minute from Katie, but it's very, very special. We're just so excited to have this at least for a month in the City Hall in Morganton, North Carolina. The person who's really responsible for this and bringing this to fruition is Katie Klum. She researched and photographed everything between November 2013 and May 2015, spending time both in Morganton and in Laos. She earned a BA in Art History from UNC Berkeley, an MA in Folklore from UNC Chapel Hill, and has international experience working with cultural organizations, large and small. This project was Katie's master's thesis project. Please welcome Katie Klum.
Thank you, Mayor Thompson, and thank you very much for everyone that came out to join us tonight. It's very exciting for me to welcome you all to see this project here in the town where it was born. And before I say a little bit more, I want to welcome Aisha Ergener, who is here representing UNC Chapel Hill's Center for the Study of the American South. And I invited her and her colleague Emily to join us here today because UNC's Center for the Study of the American South helped give the money to print the photos and travel them here to Morganton. So Aisha, just come and say hello to us.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Mayor Thompson. Thank you, everybody. My name is Aisha. I edit this journal, and I'm holding it up because Katie's piece, if you love it as much as we do, we published it in our spring issue, and it's going to be for sale up here. But I do really want to recommend, when we heard that Katie was doing this project, we jumped on top of her basically and said that we wanted to talk with her about the project. It has been one of the most welcomed pieces that we've done. People have really responded to this piece, and I do encourage you to take a peek at it. But I want to stay here and say thank you from all of us at the Center for the Study of the American South. We're delighted to be able to share this and to help bring it to Morganton. This is my first time in Morganton, and so far I love it. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Katie. Yes. Thank you.
And so I imagine that most of you here today are wondering, how did this whole project come to be? How did I meet this family? You know, what happened? And when I was starting graduate school at UNC Chapel Hill, my dad and my mom were moving to Laos to serve the US Embassy there. And so when I moved to North Carolina, I thought, shoot, maybe I can do a research project related to Laos. And through that very kind of nebulous idea, I met Toon Papaimun. Toon, can you make a little wave? I'm sure lots of you know her here. And Toon Papaimun and I met at a Hmong New Year's Festival in Hickory, not too far away, but afterwards she invited me to come back for a meal at Asian Fusion Kitchen. And the family was so welcoming and obviously so committed to making Laos here in Morganton come to life that I kept on coming back and was inspired to help document the activities at their temple and the restaurant, and I encourage you to look around and ask me any questions. I'm going to keep the speaking program very short tonight. Just a couple things. There is another section of the exhibit upstairs that focuses on Lao food, and a big thanks to Dara and some other volunteers for our meal tonight. Chicken lab is one of the most traditional dishes, and lab actually means luck. And it's a dish that takes a long time to make because everything is chopped so small. So it's usually for festivals or other occasions where you want to wish goodwill. And speaking of wishing goodwill, I am now going to start a little bit of a program for us tonight on, we have a monk here from a temple in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. The Morganton temple actually is in between monks right now, so we weren't able to have a guest quite as local as Wat Lao Sayafum. But the Venerable Sai Math Manivong is here from Kings Mountain, and we're going to start by demonstrating almsgiving, which is an important practice in Lao Buddhism that helps make merit or essentially gives you good karma for the next life. And Kamsi Siluangkat is Toon's stepfather, and he's joined by Toon's mother, Nubat Siluangkat, and they're going to start off the almsgiving, and I think myself and Mayor Thompson is invited to join, and then we're going to do a Basi ceremony, which is all about good luck for a special occasion, and I'll talk a little bit about that after. But did you want to?
เอาเครื่องตักบาตรยายเจ้าเมืองเด้อเอาเครื่องตักบาตรยายเพิ่นเด้อยายเจ้าเมืองน้ำมนต์เอายายให้เพิ่น
You can have one too. Whoever want to offer Buddhist mark, put in the bowl, then wish. Okay.
So for those of you who can't see in the back, the monk is holding his offering bowl, and folks are just adding small bills of money or snacks to the bowl in an expression of goodwill.
เอาแปรงทางให้เพิ่นได้
And now Kamsi, along with the Venerable Sai Manivong, are going to lead a Basi ceremony. And that is centered around this faux banana leaf offering in the table. And a Basi ceremony, in Lao culture, in addition to Buddhism, there is an older belief in traditional spirits, kind of like a folk religion. And they believe the body has 27 different spirits. And the Basi ceremony helps call all of those wandering spirits back to your body, and then you seal it with a string around your wrist, and you wish luck as you tie that string around other people's wrists participating in the ceremony. And it's performed at any occasion where someone needs a little extra strength, a little extra good luck. So at weddings, before someone takes a long journey, if someone got a promotion and needs to feel ready for the new job. So I'm going to let Kamsi and our monk lead the rest of the program.
เกสิเสปทาวิบุคาเรอภิเสเกสัพพพุทธานังอากาปโตปโมทาติสุนากตังสุมังคลังสุภาพรังสุติตังสุกโนสุมาโหโตจสุนิทังพรหมจารีสุปทักกินังกายกรรมังวาจากรรมังปทักกินังมโนกรรมังปณิทิเตปทักกินานิกัตตวานาลาปันตาเทปะทะพิเน
Yeah, you sit here. Okay. คอมเมนต์ใจยันตัวพุทธญามุเลสัจญานังสิวัตโนยัมตุลิโยใจยันสุริเสมังคเลพรลดแล้วเดปไตอุปเลสิกิสัพพุทธนา
So anyone who'd like to receive the good luck blessing from the monk, please go ahead and join
ปทักกินัง
us
ป
up
ทักกินัง
front.
มโนกรรมัง
And
ปฏิเด
then
ปทักกินานิ
the
กัตวานา
blessing
ลาปัต
ceremony
เต
evolves into
ปทั
everyone
ก
just
กิเน
gesturing on everyone else's wrists, wishing them good luck and lots of
Next.
good health. So you end up having a cup of strings about 6 inches deep sometimes.
สัพพิติโยวัตถุสัพพะโลกวินาศตุมาเตภวะเตมินิขายุโกภวะภิวาทนาสิริสะนิสามุทาปัจจานิโนจัตตารโอธรรมเอาตติอายุวันโนอายุภา
Okay. Yeah, good. Ma'am.
Right wrist, and then hold your hand like this. This is
Good luck.
you do this, Mama. Put your hands forward and bow your head.
Good.
And then for folks who have the Leslie string blessing on their wrist,
Okay.
leave it on for a few days
This way, sweetie.
to get the maximum good luck.
ใจเย็นโตโมทิยามุเลสัจญานังปัตตานิวัตตวังมิโยเตยะติเสมังคเลยุกโนธรรมะติสัพพะนัสสะมินาคันเตปทักขินาปทักขินานิกัตโตนาลาปัตตานิปะทักขิเน
Good luck. Good luck. Okay.
Kata bapu tentang orang hitam dia bawa menang kita dia kamu yang kau ni dia nak Amen.